The cause of most drifts in quality of well-designed bonded structures is the lack of control of the surface preparation, okay? And that's because a lot of these processes are manual and they're being done by human beings, by technicians or mechanics, or they might be being done through automated processes, but these automated processes may have been designed by engineers that really don't understand the ephemeral properties of a surface, one step in the manufacturing process has a surface treatment. By the time that part gets to the next step of the manufacturing process, it's changed. Something's happened. What you don't measure, you can't control. Right? But the material comes in, we inspect the material, we do some sort of processing to the material. We might, I don't know, clean it, wipe it, form it. We inspect it. We do some machining to it, we inspect it, we assemble it, we inspect our assembly, we apply our finish, we inspect it, and we deliver our product, all right? So there's a lot of inspection steps here, but every inspection step is directed at ensuring a quality product is being delivered to the next subsequent step. It's really compartmentalized, right? It's saying, okay, these guys at this step did a good job, these guys at this step did not do, or they're receiving what they're supposed to be receiving here, right? The steps are very compartmentalized, right? But bonded structures require a really different mindset. Ensuring the quality of bonded structures requires inspection and control at multiple points, right? Automated treatment and inspection are keys to high rates and high reliability bonding operations.